Hey everybody, and welcome back to From Guiseley to Greatness with me, GW365. I'm having to be a little bit quiet. My girlfriend is actually in bed, she's just doing a night shift, so we're not going to be talking quite as loud, unfortunately. So basically, hope everyone is alright. Last time we played against Bradford Park Avenue, and we managed to win 2-0. If we go to the schedule, yeah, since then it's gone quite well. I mean, we drew his next game against North Ferrybridge, which was a bit of a poor result. But if we go into it, you can see here, you know, we should have won basically. I'll show you the goals. Not sure how this is going to turn out with my voice not being quite as normal tone, but I need to do this so I can carry on. Got an injury there. James Laurie. Poor goal to concede there. Finch doing his best to make up for his error, but it wasn't enough. And we got a cross in, cleared away to Love. Nice ball to Holdsworth. Found Michael. Turn found, yeah, Laurie and Phillips finished it. Against Drench, you might notice. Former player syndrome. Being released from Barnsley. At North Ferrybridge. Margaret scored a penalty. It was a penalty as well. Just like it's frozen on me for a second. What's going on? And this is how how the game ended basically after this goal. Great effort. You can't really take that away from that. Fantastic strike, but looking at chances, kind of feel slightly aggrieved. So we move on to the next game, and we were playing Witton, bottom of the league. Lyndon, Michael, and James Laurie with the goals. I'll show you them now. As you can see down there, I don't know if you saw, or over here now, we completely bossed the game. Here came Maxwell. I had to leave Holdsworth on because I didn't know the midfielders, I think, at the time. Or just because his natural fitness, I thought, give it a go. Love had a decent shot and Michael was there for follow-up. Then second half came. Michael was involved again with a decent Crystal Margits, who was denied by the goalkeeper, but James Laurie was there for his 11th goal of the season, and that was the end of the Witton game. And the last game we played was Tamworth away, and a tight game. We were just more clinical, I should say. Jonathan Margits was clinical. You might recognise this name here, Jake Malt. Getting a consolation goal back. I'm going to show you the hat-trick. First hat-trick I think we've had since the first, well, in this season. This is how it happened. Ashton cleared it away, but Love was there to knock it down for Phillips, who's had a decent spell in the first team. Don't know why I went down there, like, but anyway. Came to McConnell, the new defender. Laurie headed on, and Margits was there to nod it, and as well a bit of head tennis. Good finish, to be fair. Had a bit of a slow start, but now it's starting to come into form. It looks like quite the acquisition. Andrew crossed it in, and Margits was there for it with another header. Good all-round play. If you look at his stats here, jumping 11, heading 10, strength 9. They're key attributes. And the third goal came not long after. With a neat finish like that. Was a good finish to make it 3-0. And then former player syndrome hit back again with Jake Malt at the other end. Playing, looks like he was playing up front. Was he playing on the wing? I just not. Oh, can't even see his name. It's not even there. But yeah, he scored. Jake Malt, as you saw there. So that was it for that. And if you do remember, we're in a spot of bother after this run of results here. I promised that we'd do better the next month. I like to think that we did. We've since had a end of month review, and it says they're satisfied with his performance again. We now find ourselves second, 2 points behind Barrow. Definitely catchable is that. We do, however, have Harrogate today, who did beat Barrow last time out, allowing us to pull the gap in, because we did get further away after that 2-2 draw with Stalybridge, right? North Ferriby. Yeah, so we are, as a result, we are second in the league. We're playing third in the league, which is probably why it's a good match to pick. So, anything else? Oh yes, transfers galore. We're going to transfers. Transfer history. Like £400 over as well. So we've let a few more players go. No, sorry, we've let Callum Challoner go, but we've also signed a load of free transfers here. That is because it was new regen day. So after Ryan McConnell, we signed all these guys. So there's Dave Moore here, decent pace and that. Basically, every single player has got like a decent potential ability. I'll just quickly fly through these. He's the quickest one, left winger. Looks like he could be useful. James Robson, a bit slow but decent attributes for technical. I.e. tackling, heading, marking's okay. Yeah, he looks like, say he's 15 years old, he looks decent. Cameron Casey is another one, also slow striker, but decent stats. Looks like a target man type with heading of 10 straight away. Not entirely sure how tall he is, but never mind. Nassim Tiffin, midfielder that's fairly nimble, decent passing and heading, so it could be a good all-round player, but he's only 4.5 star. Mason Haywood, another slow defender. This is our hot prospect, apparently, according to the Unigonna Club page. He's currently 1.5 star. Potential to be, I think, is it League 1 or League 2? Don't actually say. I'm pretty sure it's leading League 2 or something like that. But yeah, he is, he's got excellent stats in bravery, determination and teamwork. Probably why it's showing as 1.5. But tackling and heading are definitely not good enough. Marking is barely adequate. But yeah, one maybe to send out on loan at a later date. And these were all unattached. We went to Sean Farley. Looks, pretty decent left back to be honest with you. 8, 7, 6, and crossing and dribbling could be better, but decent physicals, especially the stamina and natural fitness, that stands out quite well, as well as determination, leadership and work rate. So he's always going to work hard, so he could be one to keep an eye on for the future, and he can play centre back as well. So he's another one. Tom Hepworth, striker. He's got decent physicals, determination and dribbling. His finish is only 5, but again 4 star, potentially 5. Simon Hughes, another defender, this time right back. Again, he looks half decent, just his pace lets him down. Stamina could be better as well, but some decent stats overall. And then John Gardner is a left back as well, and he looks actually pretty neat already. 14 tackling, marking could be better. Heading's decent, crossing and dribbling isn't bad. Composure's 15. It could be decent. He's 4.5 star. Another one is 1.5 star already. Be a good backup player at this moment in time. Kieran Aspinall. He's got 4.5 star and 1.5 current ability. Decent tackling, marking's average, heading's average. His jumping reach is 15, and his bravery's 16. So that's pretty good. Anticipation's always a good one. At 11. So, and he can play in a couple of positions as well. So he's going to be one to keep an eye on as well. There's more. Alexander Murphy, another centre back. This time 8 pace, but decent strength and jumping reach and natural fitness. Determination and leadership are solid as well as teamwork, tackling and marking, heading. For me, I actually thought he was going to be the best one of the bunch out of the defenders, but it seems bravery is quite a key stat, because he's only at 3.5 youth team level, ability, current ability, but he's also got 4 stars and a bit more potential if possible as well. So he's, you know, another one to keep an eye on. And he can play left back as well. Finally, Robert Davis, midfielder, centre. Some good mental stats. Bravery could be a little bit better, and concentration could, but the others are quite good. Determination, leadership, teamwork, work rate. And he's got tackling, natural fitness to back him up, and he can play in quite a few different positions. So he's another one maybe to keep an eye on, because he's currently 1 star with a potential for maybe 5 star. So he's another one. That looks quite a decent find. Charlie Kirk, they are all on youth contracts, by the way. The next 2 are loanees I've got for paying nothing a week, which is why I've taken a punt on them. And as it looks, they look better than my current options. Charlie Kirk here from Crew. Decent physical stats here. Obviously his natural fitness lets him down, and his strength and his bravery as well is not good at all. But teamwork stood out. Passing, technique, crossing, dribbling, first touch, work rate, determination, decisions and aggression. They all seem okay. They can play both sides as well, which is pretty good. Good cover for both sides. And then we've got Viv Solomon Otterbohr from Birmingham City. Doesn't look amazing, but he can also play in a multitude of different positions, i.e. left and right, but also attacking midfielder right and attacking midfielder left. And yeah, basically he's got a lot of 9s and 10s. Like that entire column is made up of 9s and 10s. He's actually got a report that he could be a good League 1 player, so that's good as well. Obviously the key stats are crossing and dribbling. First touch isn't bad as well. Excuse me. So he can only improve, and he's also on free as well. Obviously his pace could be better, but yeah, a couple of decent signings there. And then as it is for our own players, the best one that came out of it was Bob Moore, who's an attacking midfielder centre. This is the best one we got, but he's only 3 star, maybe 4 star potential. So his best bet is becoming a good confidence attacking mid, which at this moment in time isn't good enough. Although it's got some decent mental stats, 1 or 2 decent physical stats. He's not terrible, but to say that we've got shocking facilities, it's not the best. He's the best one that came out of it, and it's not bad to say. This guy's also decent as well, fairly quick, pretty good at finishing, and determined as God, I don't know what's going on with my voice. Pretty determined as well. So, moving on then. No one else really of note, apart from maybe Dave Flett. Yeah, fairly quick. If these stats improve, then he could become good, but this moment in time is not nowhere near ready. So moving on to today's game. Really don't know what's going on with my voice at the minute. Harrogate. Right, their key player is Ryan Sellers, who unfortunately doesn't have a face, but he looks pretty decent at left back. Fairly quick, fairly strong. He's not very determined, so if they concede, he's not going to be very determined to get back into the game. He's just going to give up, basically. He's on loan from Bolton as well. You will notice here that they've got Shane Killick, our former player from last season. As you can see, played 28 games for us, got 2 assists. He's already playing better than when he played for us last season. And then we've got Reece Maynell here, the vice-captain, who is also a left-back, but can also play centre-mid. And he used to play for us, and he's been on the last 2 Football Managers. He was at ours and played similar amounts of games. He was a decent player, although I seem to remember his tackling only been 7. I may be wrong. So that's who we're playing. Last time we played them, past meetings, we lost. Did we? No, we didn't. We won. We won 1-0 away from home. Yeah, away from home. And we lost both games last season to them. But we more than made up for it at this time round. So we just need to do the same again. I've also got James Walshaw, who is also like the single most loved player at this moment in time by Guiseley. The team that we used last time was pretty good, and we did actually win 3-1. But now I've got some other options. So Ryan Noble can drop out for Solomon Otterbar, and Charlie Kirk, Captain Kirk, can come in. I'm actually thinking about this now because you're only allowed so many loans in your side. I think you're only allowed 5, so maybe that's not. Yeah, we're only allowed 5, so I can't even do that. But Henry Rollinson, you've played your part, but you're just not good enough. Let's just say that. I know we can go back in. Sorry, Charlie Kirk, you can wait until next week to get a game. So for me, he's a better all-round player. But we'll start with the same team. Calvin Phillips, he's doing okay. You know, he's not the best player in the world, looking at his stats. He did get a bad injury as soon as he came. But, yeah, he's done alright so far. 6.84 is not amazing, but it's not terrible as well. He's going to be playing in the attacking centre midfielder role. Nothing else to mention. Only injury others. Well, I did actually get a few injuries actually. Let's mention them. Andy Holsworth is out for the season, I think. 3 to 4 weeks maybe. Might be back later on. And Alex Johnson is injured as well for 2 to 3 weeks. So he's definitely out of contract of the year. And he's definitely out for the season. So he might have played his last game of the season. And John Wallace even. He's returning shortly. So he's not going to be out long term, fortunately. Let's get into the game. And we are the favourites. We need to win this game. We can't afford any more slip-ups. I'm not entirely sure whether this helps. I always feel it doesn't. As it looks like though, they haven't even got Walshaw. So, that's pretty good. Team talk? Yeah, pick up where they left off. It's probably a good one when you're not sure how they're going to respond. Let's get into the game. I'll do my best to commentate. I'm going to be a bit quiet. Right, so Laurie Margaret's get the game underway. That always happens every single game. Pass it back to our defenders, they tackle us, and once it has cost us. Or once or twice actually. But here comes Ryan. Now it's Atkinson. Finds Holmes. Back it goes to Sellers at left back. And the end of the highlight. Nothing much is happening at the minute. Jack Compton, recent signing, done quite well. Since coming in. Margaret's also doing it very well since coming in on a free transfer. Here comes Phillips from the short free kick, should I say, from Andrew. But now Harrogate can get it away, and Ryan somehow just shrugs off McConnell. But the long ball forward from Simpson. Oh, Laurie should have scored. Waiting for the next attribute, the next highlight. That looks like the best chance so far. Anyway, that was a clear-cut one. Here comes Michael. Knocks it back to the right back McGowan. Chips it forward. It's a big mistake from Killick. One that guys will be more than familiar with because he just keeps missing headers. But this time, guys, they don't make him pay. Maybe we had a bit of a soft spot for him and thought we can't do this to him. Had enough of that when he played for us. But yeah, we can still win this game. But I'm tempted to say I'm not happy with the performance. James Elliott lost confidence, but you have been poor. You've been very poor, James. Let's just get him back. Jack Compton. You can't turn green. You can't be like the Hulk. So Harrogate is underway for the second half. Nothing much is happening so far. Lynch with the shortish goal kick to McGowan. A long ball forward, and Laurie's in behind here. Oh, it's a penalty, and that could be sending off as well for Dunbar. What is he doing there? It's going to be Matthias Dunbar. I'm actually getting a phone call now, which is not ideal. I'll have to give him a ring after this game. Stop ringing, please. So Laurie's got the penalty. But yeah, Doomby, don't know what he was thinking there. But should make our task a little bit easier, hopefully. And hopefully Laurie will put this away. He's just lost confidence in abundance though, so he might not. World's the longest wait for the penalty to be taken. And it's saved, as I thought, as I predicted. Here comes Love. And then Phillips scores a rebound. Did he? No, it's offside. Had a feeling. And Dorrington with the goal kick. Masanka. Love with the tackle. With a lovely tackle, you might say. O'Connell heads it forward. But it's a poor header, and Masanka can Harrogate make them pay. Make Guiseley pay. For missing that penalty. Just wait for the highlight to end, and I'm going to knock... Talk about making him pay. Laurie's going off penalty duties. I did not mean to click on his face. So we are going to kick off now from the touchline. That was a good finish, don't get me wrong. Top corner. Maybe Lynch could have just not leant back as he dived. He'd probably saved it. There we go. Show some passion. Or don't do anything. That's fine too. New player. Michael can go off. Calvin Phillips has had a poor game, so he can come off for Grant Roberts. Let's see how we're fair with that. We can't lose to 10 men. Andrew with a free kick. Markets has hit the bar. It's looking increasingly like we're going to get FM'd here. It doesn't want it to score. They have one chance and they score. Go on, Love. Here comes Simpson. Now it's Andrew. Finds Love. Now it's Compton. He's going to swing this in. He does as well. It's a decent header. And Love scores. It's 1-1. 5th goal of the season for Archie Love. Right, so we just need to press on now. Here's a corner. Now it's Compton. It's crossed in towards the far post. Harris heads away only as far as Simpson. Got time and space to pass. Find the pass. Finds Andrew. They're queuing up over on this left hand side. Andrew with a lovely ball to Margits. Margits makes it 2-1 to Guiseley. Oh no, it's offside. That looked like a decent goal to me, but I am a bit biased. Well, and they're going to former Leeds man. Make another substitution. Ryan Noble is going to come on. In fact, no, Isaac Nelson is going to come on. We need a win. We need to beat Harrogate, knock them out of the race. It gets to 85 minutes, just making some changes. Move you guys up. Have you as attack as well. We need that late goal. Team instructions. More direct passing. No. Play wider as well. Exploit the flanks. Play ball to flanks. Let's try that. One last surge. 10 men they've got. Dorrington with the goal kick. Long downfield it goes. Andrew finds Compton. Gets tackled by Turner, the former Leeds youngster. Spate. Long ball top for Ryan. It looked offside to me, but apparently not. There's danger. Oh, Spate just misses and Lynch is let off the hook, and that'll be the last act of this game. Gotta say, I'm disappointed that we didn't win, especially after that. And I'm gotta say it's a good performance. I'm just going to say it's unlucky. Which is a shame, because now we are 4 points behind Barrow, because Barrow clearly won against Solihull Moors. But we need that first place. There's only 6 games to go, which is probably going to be the point where I return the last game of the season. Let's have a look. Hold out for the draw. Schedule. We've got Colwyn Bay last game of the season. FC United, who started the season off so well, find themselves 12th, which is ridiculous. But yeah, we've got Solihull Moors next, so we're hoping to beat them. We'll probably return for the last game of the season. Flyed are 4th. It could be a potential game, but we're going to probably look for the end of the season. Hopefully find ourselves in, you know, an automatic position, i.e. winning the league. But we've got it all to do, because if we go to Barrow, look at their schedule, they've got Flyed as well as us, they've got FC United as well as us, they've also got Colwyn Bay, but they've also got Brackley, who are 5th. I'm hoping they're going to slip up somewhere, and we just need to win every single game now. We should have won that last game, most certainly. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't, press that like button. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye bye.